Yeah, it's the bears mission. Festival of Unexpected Tastes. Dear Mr. Wallace Elliot Willow, I found your website in desperate search for something fresh and unique. Even though your website does require a bit of updating when it comes to the graphic design, I fell in love with Bear Den Ranch's history and the services you provide. I'm going to be a contestant in a worldwide renowned competition called Festival of Unexpected Tastes. I've been trying to win for several years now, but victory always eludes me. I've always had unique ideas, but the ingredients were always lacking. Now I've found you, and I have high hopes. I will prepare bear steaks with chimichurri sauce. It sounds like an odd combination, but that's the point of the competition. And I do have a secret ingredient for this Argentinian sauce. It's honey from Nez Perce Valley, the same one the black bears feast on in your area. I know most people are a little cautious towards bear meat and have negative stereotypes about diseases and parasites it may be spreading. Even hunters can be skeptical and consider bear meat to be dangerous. My cooking rival once got trichinosis, but the key is the preparation of the meat. From your website, I know how much in-field care is put into your game meat processing. I've heard a lot about the potential rumor of a disease spreading in your area, but I decided to trust your judgment that the meat is safe, and the idea of having bear meat from Bear Den Ranch sounds irresistible. I hope the judges will appreciate it as well. I will be expecting delivery from your ranch soon. Forever thankful, Ivan Dobrov. Yep. So this is the mission that broke a lot of people when the game came out. Because this mission... Oh, we didn't even have a low fit caller. Okay, not much lost there. This mission requires 2 black bears with a fitness score over 50%. Now the first problem is that when the game first came out, and this mission first came out, there was no low fit caller or high fit caller for bears. So literally, if you had a 1-star adult or a 1-star young, it was a guessing game. The second problem, I'm gonna move this over to my second screen so I can actually prep my route while I am talking to you guys. The second problem with this entire mission is that back then bears could come in solos or in pairs, and the solos could sometimes be all female, which is a problem when you're doing a mission that requires 2 male bears. Now I think there's about 30 or 40 bears on the map in total, so you guys can imagine how hard it was to try and find a bear that actually fit the bill, and how long some people went looking for a bear that was actually usable for this mission. Which is precisely why when we did our bear census to find a 4-star, I wrote down in Nekeba's toolbox which bears we found that had 3 stars, because 3 stars are pretty much guaranteed to be high fitness. And by high fitness, I mean over 50%. Because usually it's somewhere around 40% and under is a 1-star, and then it goes in increments of 15%, roughly. It depends on the species, but that's a rough guideline, 15% up. So a 2-star would be 41 to about 50, somewhere around 40 to 55%. And then a 3-star would be starting at 55%. So that's why I marked those 3-star matures that we found on our map. And I hope that they haven't died in the 2 years since we looked at them. Because we do need those bears. Now I have the approximate location of the need zones, of the sleeping zones for one of them. We should probably actually forward the time to make it properly 10 o'clock, properly his sleep zone time, instead of just drinking, going to sleep zone. And now we're just going to try very carefully to get to this bear. I have no idea if he will be at the upper sleep zone, the one that we're heading towards right now, or the lower one down there in the valley. If it's the one in the valley, I think I know where it is, and I think we actually will have a pretty good sightline on him. But yeah, when the game first out, this mission was a pain in the ass. And a lot of people got stuck on this specific mission, and one of the most common questions asked in the Discord was, where the hell are all the black bears? And even now, sometimes when people start this game, this mission can still give them a bit of trouble, especially if you don't know about Nekapo's toolbox. So it is a bit of a tricky one if you're not prepared for it. Thankfully, we now have a high-fit caller, low-fit, high-fit caller for black bears. And also, the developers changed it so that every black bear, every solo black bear that spawns on the map is always a male. So that you don't end up with solo herds that are just female and useless for this mission. Now we're gonna go slowly until we get to 100%, and if we haven't heard them by then this bear is probably not at this need zone. We're still gonna try to grab the need zone just in case we need it later. But that means we're then gonna have to go further into the valley. Yeah. We should have heard him by now if he was here. I know there's also some really good elk in this area. But if we see any elk, we are of course going to try our caller. These are definitely bear paws. So double check. His zone should be a bit further south. Somewhere around here, I guess. Oh, there we go. Yeah, resting rarely. Okay, that means we have to go deeper into the valley. And hope and pray that he is still mature and not died and joined the lines of the new young ones, because if he has, then we're gonna have to go scouting for a few more bears. Let's try to approach this slowly in case we run into any hares or any elk along the way. So I just remembered we do also still need a whole lot of snowshoe hares. For those, if we have to grind them out at the end of the mission run, is going to be fairly easy. Because snowshoe hares age extremely quickly. They only have 6 years to live. So that's an animal you can fairly easily grind out as long as you have access to the toolbox. So you can see where all of their need zones are. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, the other zone is way down there in the valley. And west of the river. The river is where I think the elk are drinking. And it's some really good quality elk in those herds. Actually, I just realized, didn't we also have a few 4-star animals that we wanted to check in on? Let me bring up the toolbox. I think we had a few 4-star animals of other species as well. Yeah, we had a 4-star elk over here. That was on day 2. He's probably dead already. We should have checked on him the year before this one. And then we have this 4-star mule deer that we wanted to check in on. And another 4-star mule deer on the same day here. So we might actually have to check on these sometime today. It is drinking time almost, so we're probably gonna check in on them after we're done with the bears. Before we do that, I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick, and I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. And we're back. Now I hope I placed this marker in the right location, because I've not actually explored that area yet, so it's a bit hard to tell where exactly the zone is going by landmarks. But once we are done with that, we're going to check in on our other black bear. And then the 4-star elk and 4-star mule deer that we found earlier during this run. Yeah, if we're lucky, any of them have become 5 stars. If that's the case, then we shoot them and we take them for the lodge. Oh, that's an eating zone belonging to the same group of bears. I think these were 2 males too. I think I remember that. I remember checking the first one and being like, oh, he's only a 1-star young or something like that. And then the other one was a 3-star mature male as well. And I was like, oh, 2 males, okay. Not something you see every day. At least not where bears are concerned. They are usually fairly solitary creatures. And we have the footprints here as well, so we know we're going in the right direction. Because the footprints do connect individual need zones. Let's see if we can get them with the photo mode drone. If we can get eyes on them. Not yet. They should be somewhere around here, because we are in their sleeping time. And they were not at the other sleeping zone. So where are you guys? Oh, there they are. 1-star adult and 3-star mature. I knew it. Let's see if we can get away from these trees. Oh, he's getting up. Okay. I hope that was a good enough shot. I'm gonna place another one just in case, because bears are tough, and I don't know if the first shot did enough damage. Just in case it didn't, where are you guys running off to? You would think that something as big as a bear would be easy to spot, but no. Well, just gotta hope that those 2 shots did enough damage. Because I think the first one might have gone in at a weird angle. Hey Nicholas, how's it going? Alright, this is the zone. Yeah, and now it's rare zone because we shot them twice in here. Oh! Which one are you? Are you the 1-star adult? Yes. Okay, pink. We did hit the lung, apparently. Good, good. How about you? I am actually really tired today, but other than that, I'm doing alright. Okay, where was my blood trail? Here. This way. Up here. Oh, there he is. Cool, we got him. Alright, so the first shot was actually better than the second shot. 85.59. Probably would have been a 5-star at the end of his life. Rest in pieces. Okay, where was the other one? We can delete him now. Clear. Up there. Oh, that was the one that was right next to the lodge. Okay. So one of his sleeping zones should be right next to that. And the other one should be on the other side of the river. Let's have a look.